Hi guys, just a little midweek update for you. I thought I'd take you on another walk with me. Since taking this medication, I've put on 3.5 stone. I lost 6 stone up to January 2022. I started the medication in May 2022 and have since put 3.5 stone back on. And to be honest with you, I haven't really changed anything that I've done. I still eat the same. The only thing, the difference is that I haven't been walking as much. And I think that perhaps the medication slows down your metabolism. So I've decided that I'm starting a fasting diet, or not a diet, but fasting. So I'm going to fast for 16 hours and eat for 8 hours. So I stopped eating at 7 o'clock last night. I then got up this morning and I'm just on a walk back now. The aim is that I do 12,000 steps a day. Now, to some of you with this, you'll think, how on earth is she doing that? Well, I'm not feeling too much marshmallow walking because I'm used to walking now. But in the beginning, it was horrendous. I'd have to hold on to things. But I just want to say something to you, if you try and walk with me for a minute, if you're in a place that you can safely walk at home or whatever, just try to put your thoughts forward to where you're going to rather than on your feet. Because when I set off today, what I've done is I've got up this morning, I've not eaten because I wasn't hungry, frankly, so that's good. But I thought, no, I'm going to do my walk now because if you do your exercise in the morning, it's better for burning calories. So when I first started the walk, obviously I'm alone, and this is something that I've struggled to do for a while. I'm obviously getting better, aren't I, guys? Because, I wouldn't have done this before as much. And I actually feel really good. I feel good to be out in the sun on my own. So that's a massive turning point. If you just try to sort of walk forwards, but not think about your feet, just think about where you're going to. So this morning I thought, right, I'm going to walk to somewhere where I can get enough steps in. So I needed about 6,000 steps, which I think is about 3.5 miles, something like that. I thought if I walk somewhere and then have breakfast, I'm giving myself a goal and I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat. So that's what I did. So it took the attention away from my feet, because when I first started walking I felt marshmallows. Now I don't, because I was thinking about what I was going to eat. I was on the phone to Jill. Hi Jill, who's one of my followers, who has Pppd as well, and my thoughts were on other things. And that's the important thing when you're, just ask yourself, have you ever fallen over? Have you though? Comment if you have. We just think we're going to fall over, but have we actually fallen over? No. I've fallen over once, but that was when I fell down the stairs, which was, God, that was horrendous. But that was when I was really lightheaded at the top of the stairs. I got up too quickly. I haven't fallen over because of marshmallow walking. Now, here's another test of my vestibular ability, right? I'm in a field. I can't switch the camera view round, so I'll have to sort of show you like this. Okay, so I've been for breakfast. I've done 6,000 steps. I'm now in a field, and the footpath is covered in stinging nettles. So the only way, I've got trainers on. So the only way for me to get back the way I came is to climb over the fence here. It's like some sort of test of my system, isn't it? So I'm going to put you down on the post for a minute while I naughtily try and get myself over this fence without breaking my neck. I should be doing this live, shouldn't I, really? Because then if anything happens, somebody could call an ambulance for me. Bear with me a second, I'm going to try and get over this thing. You'll have to be patient while I'm doing this. Try not to get a splinter as well. Hey, I'm over. Okay. Right. Put my bag back on. Yeah, there's no way I was going to walk through all those stinging nettles. I started walking again in 2021. It took me about 6 months to get out of bed and start walking. And I started walking with my other half. And I'd do sort of 5 minutes at a time, then 10 minutes, and built it up slowly. Since I started the medication in May 2022, the initial onboarding period was difficult, it was challenging. So it just put a volume up on the symptoms I was already experiencing. So I didn't feel confident enough to walk out on my own. I think the longest I was going is to the stables and back to look after the horses. And even that was challenging. But now I'm walking on uneven floor. I'm literally in the middle of nowhere on my own. Because I need to show my body that I'm safe. I'm safe being in my body. I'm okay. I have got these trainers on. These are the ones that I was talking to you about. Look at the grips. Okay, so these, I think they're trail shoes or something, but the grips on them are so good that I feel really grounded in them. So maybe try and do that. Try and get some grippy shoes and just go out with your partner or friend or family member for a little while and slowly build up your confidence, and you will get there. As you all know, my problem is being still. And that's something that I've got to now conquer. I was saying to Jill earlier on the phone that, I really believe that the anxiety has calmed down enough now. And I'm going out and doing more stuff. I'm being creative. I've started making my jewellery again, which is amazing. It's giving me focus. I'm listening to my body. I'm doing the things that I enjoy doing. I'm seeing my friends. The weather's getting better. So I've got a really positive outlook for this year. And I'm just saying to myself that the sensations can be there if they want to. And in fact, you can give me more of them if you want. Because that's the stage we need to get to. We need to be so unafraid of the symptoms that we should be asking for more. Come on, bring it on. Not, oh, will you go away, leave me alone. Bring it on, give me more, come on. You can stay, it's okay, give me more. Because that's the paradoxical approach. And that's an approach that's quite, I don't know if you guys have listened to the DARE app or the DARE program for anxiety. That uses the paradoxical approach as well, because it's like reverse psychology, isn't it? And it's the same with the dizziness. So ask your brain to give you a bit more, and be kind to yourself. Just do things like this. I'm being out in nature on my own. All these things help. I think it's much more helpful for people to see somebody who's recovering and what they're doing as they're progressing week on week than it is for somebody to, give you a recovery video and then you're sort of left questioning, well, what did they do? You can see what I'm doing. And you can see that I'm improving week on week, and I am. And I've been through, I lost my dad. And I'm a daddy's girl. I lost my dad just over a year ago, whilst having chronic dizziness. Can you imagine that? And I'm still improving. So, that hopefully will give people a bit of hope. Because I tell you something now, when I'm better, which will happen. When I'm better, the absolute last thing I'm going to want to do is talk about Pppd ever again. Seriously, I'm not, I can understand people that recover and they want to help other people, but I think it's much more helpful for people to see someone going through what they're going through actually while they're dizzy and what they're doing to recover than someone saying, yeah, I'm better now. Oh, what did you do? Oh, well, I just meditated and did some breathing. Nah, it's not just about that. It's, think about the things you enjoy and do that. You can see my bad weeks, my good weeks. And, I just really hope that this is helping people, because this is real. This is somebody with this condition on their own, walking, doing 12,000 steps. And I'm proud of myself. I can't believe I'm doing this. And you can do it too. You can. You absolutely can. And some people don't need medication. Some people can do it without. But losing my dad, there's no way I could have done this without meds. There's no chance that would have happened. I don't care what anyone says. It would have happened, but it would have taken a hell of a lot longer for me to get to this stage. And I just thought, if there's something that I can take that will help me, why not take it? Anyway, so just showing you, giving you some hope that I'm back walking again, and I'm going to do 12,000 steps a day every morning, and I'm going to restrict my eating to between 11 and 7 and make sure I keep up with my fluids. And I'm actually got to the point where I'm enjoying meditating, and I never thought I'd say that. So I'm not having any counselling. I'm not being managed by anybody now, because frankly I can't afford it. I've spent thousands and thousands of pounds on really nothing. I'm doing it myself. I've spent all the money on counselling, and actually I don't need it. All I need is my friends and family for support, and to do things you enjoy, And I watched a video, I think it's one of Yoneet's latest recovery videos, which I've added to my playlist, by the way, from Carla. Very, very cute girl, very sweet. I think she's Spanish. Got a really cute little voice. She's lovely. And, she's creative as well. And I think even if you're not creative, try to find something that calms you. Think back to when you were 7 years old, right? When you were 7, what were the things that you naturally enjoyed doing? Before school kind of indoctrinated you, before your parents, what did you like at 7? What were the things you were doing? Do that, because that is the kind of stuff that's in you. I think it's part of your makeup, and I'm doing those things because that's the inner child. And this keeps coming up and being bandied about the inner child, but I think my inner child is in a lot of pain. And I'm trying to soothe her and be kind to her. So that's putting in a very basic, simplistic way for you to understand, because there's lots of stuff. Hang on, where am I going? Oh no, that's all right. Nearly got lost. That's the only way I can describe it. If you get confused by this inner child stuff and internal family systems and all that, just think back to when you were 7. What did you enjoy doing? Was it playing in the garden? Was it making things? Do those things again and find yourself again, and you'll get there. Anyway, I love you and leave you, and I'll speak to you on Sunday. Our king is being he's being coronated. Did I just make that word up, guys? I'm not even sure. No. See, brain fog. crowned. For God's sake. Our king is being crowned this weekend. Personally, I couldn't give a monkeys. We're in the middle of a crisis, economic crisis, and we're going to be the poorest people looking at a bloke being crowned in a golden carriage. It's just madness, but hey ho. But we've got a long bank holiday in the UK, and I'm going to make the most of it. So I'm going Saturday night. My boyfriend's playing at a gig. He's got to wear a silly Union Jack jumper, but anyway, that's beside the point. So that'll be Saturday night. It'll be live music. And I'm going to my friend's gig on Sunday evening. And just going to spend the days doing creative things. Daytimes. A lot of my friends are away, so I'll be just having some me time with me and my cats. That's the plan. I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll speak to you on Sunday. All right, bye.